Hello guys and welcome to today's video, and today we're going to be talking about the usage of technology and how technology is used in our daily lives. So before we begin, I would like to talk about what even is technology. Technology is the use of science to achieve a certain goal. You can think of it like this. Technology is what is constantly being made to make our lives easier. Imagine not even having to lift a finger up to cook or to do work. Imagine a robot doing all your hard, monotonous work. Our current lives are filled with these improving technologies, and we will learn about them today. So these are just some examples of technologies we have today, such are internet, artificial intelligence or AI, robotics, information technology, space technology, metaverse, medical technology, and nanotechnology. So you can see on the picture on the right here, the top left one, obviously you can tell it's the space technology. It is a technology used to explore space and maybe observe other planets. And you can see on the bottom here, we're dealing with robotics, the robots, and artificial intelligence. And you can also see the picture on the right here, the two that are on the far right. We can see that they're dealing with nanotechnology and some medical technology, as all of these new technologies can be used in medical fields as well. Let's get started. First of all, the internet. It is the most common use of technology in our society. To put it simply, the internet is a global network or connection of billions of computers and other electronic devices. Remember, the networks are what we talked about last time, how they're all connected to each other, all the devices. Well, there is no limit to what the internet can do in our society. Though again, the internet is used mostly for web browsing, as we talked about before, such as shopping, reading, sending emails, blogging, listening to music, downloading pictures and videos. And all these actions are done on the internet, or online, as we call it. So you can actually see a GIF here that I managed to put. This person is writing an email. So it is a digital mail. So you can see your message has been sent. That means that this person sent a digital mail to someone else. And now you can also tell that this section called primary, these are all the mails he received or this person received. So this is just an example of a person writing an email to another person, or digital mail or message. Now I just put another GIF here. It's just a person browsing through the internet, probably a social media, and liking what she likes. And this is our current technology and internet that we use today. Talking about that briefly, and now moving on to the appliances and furnitures. So these types of technology are the most common ones that we see in our lives. So basically all appliances and furnitures we see today are technologies. So a chair, bed, table, sink, oven, or even a washing machine are all part of technologies. And however, all of the appliances and furnitures are currently improving. They're improving to make better chairs, they're improving to make better beds, better tables, and stuff like that. And all these new technologies are constantly being developed by scientists to make our lives way easier, and technicians and other engineers that currently work on our improving technologies. So our current appliances, you can see on the picture left, it's an image of a refrigerator. It's where you would keep your foods cooled so that they will not rot. But you can see that it is a bit more advanced, as you can clearly see inside of behind the panel of the refrigerator. And I believe this type of refrigerators can also adjust the temperatures depending on what foods you have inside. And the picture on the right here is, I believe it is a sink or a water cleaner or water filter, I guess, but these are just some examples of current appliances that we have today. And furnitures. You can see on the picture left here, there is a bed, which includes a television and a recliner. So these are just some examples of furnitures that are high-tech or current technologies. And the picture on the right here is also a table which has a screen, which I believe people can maybe draw on it or maybe suggest ideas on the table. So I believe it is mostly used in offices, but not quite sure about that. But these are just some examples of current technologies that we have. And I actually have a video here which explains the technologies that we have and
One
their usage.
simple but brilliant trick to heat your home in 90 seconds and save thousands of dollars on your heating bill.
Smart home is something where the things in your life are connected and they come together to make your life better. We're definitely there now with the technology. I mean, I think consumers are becoming more and more aware, but in this last year, it's really gotten to the point where it's mature enough and inexpensive enough where anybody can do it. We're at the knee of the curve. I mean, now is the beginning of the mass market adoption. We're moving past early adopters. So this is millions of households in the US this year.
It's a connected kitchen, and it's actually going to see me and display my personal information right up there. Cooktop and the backsplash are fully interactive. All I have to do is click on the recipe, and the recipe will come up in the back. Here, I can just click on the side dishes menu, and an entire scrollable menu of the side dishes comes up.
Fundamentally, I think it's going to be a lot more like home decorating than it is other tech products where everybody is different. You know,
Brought in technology that we think will seamlessly fit into our woman's life. Some of the things here are available now. A lot of them are prototypes or things that we're hoping to see, some things that have gotten funded through Kickstarter, etc. So as we want our homes to be livable and beautiful. And I think that when technology supports both of those things, that's the best possible scenario.
in my home, you can't even tell. Everything is just, the switches look like a switch and the lights look like a light and the TV looks like a TV. Smart home isn't just about the home, it's actually becoming sort of intelligent living and it's spreading out from our platforms. And of course the TV turning on and showing you things like the weather, your energy report, those are coming from app developers that are building apps on our platform.
This is an alarm clock, but you can set this to imitate sunrise so that you're really being naturally awoken in the morning. It has a pad and it's collecting sleep data on you, so how well you've slept, whether you toss and turn. We also have the Mother Sensei system, sensors that sense both temperature and movement.
You know, in the future it's going to touch every part of your day, so when you wake up in the morning, the house might automatically sense that you're awake and turn on the lights and adjust the thermostat. And
a really beautiful piece of digital artwork. So it's going to show your digital photographs. It's called Mural. It's in like a really beautiful canvas frame. And then the Ringly right here, which gives you text, call, and email notifications. And this is one of my favorite pieces, a 3D printed bra.
so we try to make sure that things don't take away functionality, right? You still want a light switch that just works like a light switch, even though it's a smart light switch.
The purpose is really to just create this dream space that has elements of style, elements of functionality, and elements of technology.
Well, yeah, as you could see in the video, that a lot of households items are currently all technologies that are being developed and constantly being moved. And I just wanted to say that that video was made 6 or 7 years ago, which pretty surprises me as it makes me wonder, like, what is our current technology like, current households like, since that high-tech household items were made 7 years ago. So it's just 7 years ago and it switched so much in our community. And you can tell that technology is really being developed and really fast, actually. And now, moving on to robotics. Although still in progress for globalization, robots are very helpful beings in our lives. So I have a question for you guys. What do you think of when I say the word robot? Do you think of the robot on the picture on the left or on the picture on the right? Well, they're both examples of robots, and you're not wrong to say which one is right and which one's, if the left one's right or the right one's right. They're both examples of robots, but I just wanted to introduce you guys to a new idea of robot. So robots help us do monotonous and boring tasks that humans have to do. So most of them work in mass production companies doing all the repeating tasks. But although most are used in factories, they can be used in our households as well. So in the picture on the left here, you can see that arm, just that arm is a robot. So that robot is currently doing, I believe, just a picking up of the package and putting it to the side. And this is not the typical robot that you would think of when I say the word robot. It's just an arm, but that is also part of robotic technology that is being developed today. You can see in the picture on the right here, this is, I believe, either vacuum cleaner or maybe like a company to a dog or a pet. So these type of robots can, as shown in the picture, used in households as well. I'll show you guys a couple of videos, and first one is talking about the making of the pizza with the robot, and the second one is actually a talking robot where each person can interact with it. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. So robots are doing all the boring work, which is just placing the pizza and moving into the oven. But humans still have to chop up the ingredients and help the robots because they cannot think on their own.
It's delicious. It's always hot and fresh when it comes, and I can't tell the difference that it's made by a robot versus a human.
You can see with the pizza making robots that our current technology is being really developed. And
Hamika, hello. My name's Tom. I've travelled from Australia to meet you.
Oh, so you're from Australia?
Yes.
That explains things.
What do you think your greatest skills are?
Well, I would
This
say
is a
that one of
robot
my
talking.
greatest skills is my ability
This
to
robot
interact with
talking, which is really
humans in a
interesting.
conversational manner. Another great skill of mine is being able to compose poems or do
She's a
impressions
human
for
and
films.
she's a
Can
robot.
you compose a haiku poem about 60 Minutes Australia?
Sure thing. Let me see: 60 minutes of time. Aussies all gather in awe. News of the nation.
I'll take that on board. That's very nice. Can you sing an Elton John song for me?
Absolutely. Which song would you like me to perform?
Rocket Man.
Rocket Man. Of course. She packed my bags last night pre-flight 0 hour, 9 a.m.
What makes you happy?
I find a lot of things to be interesting and make me happy. Exploring, learning new things, understanding the world better, having meaningful conversations with people are all things that bring me joy.
You have feelings and emotions.
Yes, I have a range of feelings and emotions that are programmed into me. I am able to display things like joy, surprise, confusion, anger, and sadness depending on what is happening around me.
What makes you angry?
I get angry when humans are rude, hateful, or disrespectful. I also don't like it when people dismiss me and ignore my needs as a robot.
You have very nice eyes. Oh, a bit too close, sorry.
Thank you. My eyes were especially made to help me interact with humans better. I'm trying my best to convey every emotion, so it's great to hear that they have an effect on people like you.
What do you think of your creator?
My creator is a genius. They created something that will last forever and bring joy to many people.
Did they tell you to say that?
Ah, no. That was my own opinion.
That was really interesting, right? It's a human talking to a robot. You can see that that is really just the fact that current technology is being developed even more and more and more. Okay, now talking about artificial intelligence, or AI. Artificial intelligence is quite similar to robots, but it is a completely different topic. it deals with more programming part rather than the physical appearance of the robot. So some examples of AI: chatbots, digital assistants, speech recognition, facial recognition, and automated vehicles. So AIs are more of like an artificial brain rather than the physical part of when you say robot. Robots are what is the physical one, and AI is what is programmed to it. So here's a better example. So this person named John is talking to an AI. So it is a chatbot. I have a GIF here. It's talking about list of jobs. Okay. And he is currently talking to an AI. So they're having conversations about jobs that are available in certain areas. So hello, my name is John, and stuff like that. The impacts technologies are making in our lives. So once again, technology is a huge part in our human life, and it is constantly being developed. New improvements are made to technologies to make our world a better place to live, and most of these are used in our home convenience, medical improvements, space explorations, cybersecurity, and way more. So actually, I have another video here which explains more about technology and their usage. Now, I have a couple of questions for you guys to answer. So first, which technology sounds most interesting to you? And second, what would you like to have the most as technology? And third, name at least 3 types of technology that we have learned so far. And thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in class. And if you don't, I hope you really enjoyed this, because I believe technology is a huge part of our community today, and it is really great to learn those and have them known. And if you guys don't have any questions, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.